I've been doing this for a long time. Reading, writing, and studying horror stories. But this time is different, because the following events are absolutely true. I just wanted to document this in case anything happens to me, or someone else. I'm going to let you all know the truth, here and now, because I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest. I live in a duplex, a good neighborhood, quiet and peaceful. Well, that was the case, until they moved in. A man and his wife moved in right next to me about a month ago. An older couple. They always have loud music playing. Loud enough you can actually hear it from down the street. Which honestly wouldn't bother me if it wasn't so lame. She's always at work, so it's mainly the husband who plays it. And it's usually... how do I word this? Overly sissy pop music. The type no one would ever listen to volunteeringly. I've thought about going over there and telling him, "Dude, I don't mind if you play music, but your taste is shit. Please take these." Then hand him some of my old Slipknot and Metallica CDs and then just simply walk away. The reason I haven't done that yet is because of the smell. I don't know if it's a problem with their plumbing or if their freezer went out and all their food went bad. All I know is the stench coming from the other side of the house is simply god-awful. I try to be friendly with my neighbors. After all, our homes are where we come to end the day and unwind. So having enemies close to home is something I try to avoid if possible. Then the other day I saw the wife outside. She was getting out of her car trying to carry in a bag of groceries. Problem is, she had a cast on her arm. What the hell? I figured I'd go help her. I walked outside towards the woman and said, "Excuse me, ma'am, would you like..." She turned at me, startled. She must not have heard me walk up. I honestly felt bad for her. "Oh, you scared me, young man. I didn't know you were there," she said. "I'm sorry," I replied. "Would you like some help carrying in your groceries?" "Oh, no. I got it. I still got my one good arm after I fell. Yes. I fell down the stairs. Besides, he doesn't want anyone else coming in the house." Okay. I just figured She cut me off in a much more serious tone this time, as she made an effort to rush inside as quickly as possible. "I have to tend to my husband. He's very sick and needs my help. He doesn't want anyone inside. You best run along now, Sonny," she said as she quickly shut the door in my face. That whole situation felt strange. I walked back inside and went throughout my day as normal, but it just kept lingering in my mind. Why didn't her husband help her? I know she said he was sick, but still. The woman had a broken arm after she... Wait. Did she even fall down the stairs? Is she a victim trying to cover something up? Is that why there's always the loud music? They don't want anybody to hear anything? I mean, yeah, they had friends over sometimes. So he does let people in the house. I always see her bringing people inside. But then when I really thought about it, I never see anyone leave. Other than the wife, I never see the same person enter the house twice. And I never see anyone leave, other than her. Things got even weirder when I realized if random people are just disappearing in the house, would it explain the smell? No way. I thought for sure I was overthinking this time. Then the fateful day came. One day, when the wife wasn't home, their music stopped. I don't know how or why, but I didn't care. It was nice to finally get a break. Until I heard the old man yell, "Help! Help me!" What the fuck? I wondered to myself. I would have just called the police, but I couldn't. Ever since Sheriff Bacon was eaten alive by his own police dog, calling any sort of police in this town was no longer an option. I decided to walk over there and knock, but no one answered. So I knocked a little harder. Hard enough that the door opened just a crack. Now, I'm not the type to just enter in someone's home without permission, but technically the door was open. And I knew that the old man was inside screaming for help, so I walked in, very cautiously. There was no furniture, no pictures on the walls. Other than some trash on the floor, the place was completely empty. It looked as if no one even lived there. But I could still hear the screams. They were coming from the back room. "I'm here! I'm here!" I yelled. "The door! Open the door!" The man yelled back. I stood at the back room, hesitant. Wasn't sure if I wanted to open the door. I thought about it for a minute, but I decided to open it. Inside was a large cage, and chained to the back of the cage was... The creature had the shape of a man. A man with no skin. "Human!" he yelled. "Help! Skin! I must have your skin! It is human skin that keeps me alive!" I ran. I ran the fuck out of there as quickly as possible. I ran back over to my house. I locked myself inside and grabbed my .45. The screaming stopped. I stood there frozen for a long time, trying to process what I had just seen. After a little while, I heard a knock on my door, but I didn't answer. No way was I answering this. I pointed my gun towards the door. I don't care who it is or what they want. If anyone tries to open that door, I'm going to blast them to high heaven. But nothing happened. The next day, as I left for work, I found that someone had left a note on my door. And the note simply read, "You can't tell anybody."